Hey there everybody and welcome back. I'm your host Joshua Ryan. Today we're going to be talking about the upcoming Marvel Disney Plus series Hawkeye.
We're saving the holidays.
Marvel Studios Hawkeye.
Right off the bat, this is going to be the most grounded of the Marvel MCU Disney series, right? Because it's following Hawkeye. It's following Clint Barton, and he's about as much of a superhero as Robin Hood. He's just running around shooting his bow and arrow and hoping that he can contribute. With this and with Black Widow, it seems like Marvel's really trying to do two things here. They're trying to accomplish two things. They're trying to give these two OG members of the Avengers their own stories. Black Widow gets her movie, Hawkeye gets his show, but it seems like the more important thing that they're really trying to accomplish here is a passing of the torch, because we know those original members are going out and they're making way for new characters. So with Black Widow, we get introduced to Yelena, played by Florence Pugh. Here, we're getting introduced to Kate Bishop, as played by Haley Steinfeld, and it's clear that these are going to be two big players moving forward. So just to be clear, this review is for the first 2 episodes. That's all Disney sent me, that's all I've seen, that's all I'm talking about. I don't know what happens after that. It could get really good, could get really bad. Episodes 1 and 2. First things first, can we be honest here? I miss Clint's hair. Where's that hair? Where did his hair go from Endgame? I want it back. I hated it at first. When I saw it in the trailer, I scoffed, but now I miss it. It grew on me, just like it grew on him. People were excited for the Christmas theme of the show, and it really does lean into that. This takes place in that first week leading up to Christmas, right before the holidays. There's snow, there's lights, there's festive music, and some action. Now, Haley Steinfeld is awesome as Kate Bishop. She's awesome just in general. She's great. She has that kind of charm that's just, she doesn't have to try. She's just charismatic and kind of bubbly, and it seems really unintentional. It seems really easy to her, and that comes into play with this character as well. But one thing I gotta say is the action sequences, particularly the hand-to-hand combat sequences featuring Kate Bishop, they weren't great. I mean, not in my opinion, they weren't. They felt slow, they felt staged. It really seemed like people weren't prepared to go in there and go full force, and as a result, the editing tried to hide that. That's what it looked like to me. The editing was real choppy, really fast during the action sequences, kind of cutting all over the place, and it just felt wonky. I didn't like it. Let me be clear. That is not me saying I didn't like the show. I did like the show. I just feel like this action is some of the weakest we've seen from the MCU in a while. But beyond that flaw, like I said, Kate Bishop is awesome. Katniss Everdeen can get lost. Go on, get out of here, Mystique. You're done. We got a new Archer in town. One thing I felt like this show did really good, and it's, again, primarily, I think, thanks to Haley Steinfeld, is the humor really landed. It's not that cheesy kind of one-liner quip here, a little one-liner joke there that a lot of people complain about with that MCU formula. Haley Steinfeld just has a perfect comedic timing. She has that perfect, quirky, kind of, like I said, just I love it. I love it. I love her. Now, I liked episode 2 a lot better than episode 1. I mean, they're both great. Listen, they're both good. They're both good. And I didn't realize Vera Farmiga was in this. That's great. She's a part of the MCU now. That's gonna come in real handy when it comes time to, do some exorcisms or banish Mephisto or something. Because of The Conjuring.
It wants to show me.
Listen, this show's not gonna blow anybody away, at least not with those first 2 episodes, but it is an entertaining watch, right? It's just a man with a bow and arrow, a girl with a bow and arrow, and a dog. Just the 3 of them, just being them and getting on. It has kind of a good, buddy action comedy kind of feel to it. And Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld, they just really do click. It's almost like a father-daughter kind of dynamic. They work well off of each other, and I'm really excited to see where the next few episodes are gonna go with this. So what do I rate it? I mean, it's hard to rate a show off the first 2 episodes when I know there's more to come, but sure, I'll give it a 7 bullseyes out of 10. 7 bow and arrow rating. All in all, I think this is going to be fine. I think that it's going to be exactly what people are expecting from it. I don't think it's going to surpass those expectations, but who cares? It's just a fun, entertaining watch. Yeah. Be sure to come back. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your expectations are. I want to hear them. I'm Joshua Ryan. I'll see you guys next time.